Hi guys, my name is Jen. I'm the head varsity lacrosse coach here at Foxborough High School. A little background on me. I started my lacrosse career right here in Foxborough. I played for the youth program and the high school. In high school, I was named All-New England and Offensive Player of the Year. I also played for the Bryan National team, and I was a two-time All-American. College, I started out in James Madison University, then transferred to Johnson & Wales University, and at Johnson & Wales, I won a conference championship and made an NCAA tournament appearance. And kind of all in the mix of that, during the summers I was coaching Outlaws U11 and U13s and helping out with Oliver Ames High School here and there. So, enough about me. I want to talk a little bit about the season. So our focus for this season is development. It's a rebuilding year, which means that we graduated a lot of girls last year, so we're going to have to work on rebuilding to get back to that same level of play that we ended the season on last year. We still have a lot of talent in the program, and we still have a lot of talent coming into the program. But with that in mind, we're going to have to focus on developing that team chemistry and those fundamental skills to really get back to where we were last year. Like I said, we have a lot of talent coming in and already existing in the program, but talent only beats hard work when talent doesn't work hard. So we're going to really have to work hard to be at that same level of play that we were last year. Talent's going to get us here, and hard work on top of our talent is going to get us up here, and we'll be unbeatable that way. And one way we can do that is to focus on what I call the 1% better rule. This is something I learned in college, and what it really asks of you is that you're just striving to get 1% better every single day you're on that field. Whether it's practice or a game, I want you to come in and leave 1% better than when you got to practice or that game that day. With that said, I want us to try to be improving daily, and I want us to remain students of the game. I want us to constantly be learning and striving to better ourselves and better our team. So, as for my expectations, I expect that everybody comes to practice focused and ready to go. To get 1% better, we're going to have to give 100%. I don't expect everybody to be on that same level of play off the bat, so we're all going to have to strive to get better at different aspects of the game. But as long as we're striving to get better, that's all I can really ask for. A big thing that I am not a fan of is slacking off. Slacking off hurts you and your team. So say you're a defender and you're slacking off that day and you're kind of letting the attackman just get into the middle of the 8 pretty easily. That's not helping you or them get better. So that's not going to be the reality in a game, so I don't want it to be a reality in practice. I want us to be working as hard in practice as we are in a game. So just give me 100% at practice. That's all I'm going to ask for. I also expect you to conduct yourselves in a respectful and sportsmanlike manner, both off and on the field. Just be respectful, be sportsmanlike, and we won't have any issues. Goals. So my goal for this season is to improve as a team. Like I said, it's a rebuilding year. So with that, we're going to have to rebuild that team chemistry, which just means I want us to focus on working together, trusting each other, knowing how each player on our team kind of plays, and just working to make every win a team effort. I want to be able to look down at the tally sheets in games and see the points spread out all over the board. I don't want it to be 2 or 3 people carrying the weight of the 12 girls on that field. I want it to be spread out, and I want it to be a real team effort to get to where we want to be. I want people multiple people scoring goals, assisting, getting draw controls or ground balls, whatever it is. I just want us all contributing, and that'll be great. I want to aim to perfect the fundamental skills of the game. Before we can really talk about strategy, we have to be able to catch, throw, cradle, dodge, every kind of one of those basic skills that we've all kind of learned, but we haven't mastered. I want to really get those known like the back of your hand. Then from there, we can kind of get into developing an understanding for the sport itself. With that, I want us to really learn how to play proactively instead of reactively. And what I mean by that is I want us to understand the game so well that we're always one step ahead of our opponent. We're never playing the catch-up game. And I don't mean that just by like they're up by 2 and we're playing catch-up to outscore them. I want us to mentally outsmart our opponents. And that'll come with our understanding game sense and our lacrosse IQ when we're starting to really understand the strategy behind the game and understanding kind of like the mental aspects of why we're doing something, where we're going to be, and why we're doing it that way. Once we kind of get that strategy into the game, the proactive versus reactive will be very, very clear. And I want us to have fun. Lacrosse is a wonderful sport. It's so much fun. It's been a huge part of my life, and I really don't want it to be something that adds more stress to your life. You've got enough going on with school and family and friends, and I get it. I want high school, I want lacrosse to be an outlet. I want lacrosse to be something fun and something to look forward to coming to every single day. And I don't want it to be another burden on your plate. So I want us to have fun, and I want us to really enjoy the game. And so achieving those goals, we're going to have to do what I call building block drills for those fundamental aspects of the game. By building block, I mean we're going to have to start small and slowly add on to the pile, like building blocks, to get to that higher caliber of play and really mastering those key fundamental skills. We'll do things like shuttles to work on stick skills and ground balls and all those kind of fundamental skills of the game. And then we'll kind of move on to the emphasis of the IQ and understanding how to outsmart our opponent. So to do that, we're going to do what we call for instances, which is just scenarios in the game where we're going to kind of say, like, this person's coming in from the outside, what are we going to do and why are we going to do it? So we'll do a lot of different work in that kind of sense of the game, just kind of understanding why we're doing certain things. We'll do drills and I'll explain to you why this is important and why we're doing it. We're never going to do a drill just to do a drill. Any drill that we do is going to be for the betterment of some aspect of the game. Again, I don't want to be a babysitter or a tyrant. I want to be a teacher, a mentor, somebody you can talk to. Lacrosse related or not, my door is always open. I'm always here to help you guys. You guys have my cell phone number, my email, my home number. Call me, come visit me. I'm here. So to kind of wrap this whole thing up, I think Phil Jackson said it best. This is one of my favorite quotes. It's the strength of the team is in each individual member, and the strength of each individual member is the team. So that kind of reiterates that focus on team chemistry and getting 1% better every day. If we're getting 1% better individually, we're getting 30% better as a team. That's really all that's saying. So, kind of close with that, but does anybody have any questions?